Hi guys, Elshanko here and welcome to another edition of You Can't Win Anything with Kids with Manchester United. Now, a lot to catch up on today. Apologies now, I had a long train ride today and to and from work, made more difficult by the Storm Gertrude or whatever it is this week. So just wanted to catch you up on a few things that have been happening since the last episode. Now you'll notice the date here, 11th of March. Now, obviously, long train ride. I had a long trip home, so I just decided to play a few games, just to sort of progress the series a bit. So I'll catch you up with that now, and hopefully then we'll get into the game today, which is against Sunderland. So just to let you know, last game you saw was a 3-1 defeat by Chelsea. So next game, first up, was a 2-0 win against Leicester in the FA Cup. Pretty much less than comfortable, if I'm honest. Two late goals, Lavezzi and Depay, not bothered. We're through to the next round. Again, the FA Cup, similar to the League Cup, I'm playing a slightly stronger team, just to give these guys games, because obviously league games are more important for the kids, in my opinion. So that was then. West Brom in the league, 1-0 victory. Again, not that absolutely brilliant, but I wanted to ask you guys a question. Would you think that, I mean, you can see here, Paul Pogba scored the goal, and got man of the match, fantastic performance by him. It's given the assist to Kevin Nisbet. Now, I don't know what you guys think about this, right? I want to show you this, just to see what you think. Now, Kevin Nisbet, if I'm right in saying this, wins the free kick, and he gets given an assist for it because Paul Pogba hits the ball, it goes straight in. To me, now this is just to me, that isn't an assist for Nisbet. He won the free kick, fair dues, but that's not his assist. But we'll take it. It's one on the record books for Nisbet, so fair enough. Next up, 2-1 win against Sunderland. Average game, to be fair. You look at the stats, they bossed it. No doubt about it, they bossed it. Close in, Schweinsteiger, either side of the Sunderland goal. So, end of the day, we'll take a 2-1 win. Scraped it. Wasn't overly happy with the performance of the lads, but there was a couple of good performers in there, so we'll take that. Again, a win's a win's a win. So on the Tottenham game, 2-2, and to be fair, I was actually sitting on the train this morning cursing and swearing, because of the start that we made this game. 2-0 down, 63 minutes gone, and we just looked out of it. We didn't look like we had any interest in the game whatsoever. And to be honest, I had to play, because of the way it was, I had to play Pastore up front when Klose got injured. And that didn't help much, let's just put it that way. But at the end of the day, we came back, two late goals, Pastore and Varane. I want to show you Varane's goal here, just because it was the assist from McInally, I believe, on this goal. Ball in from Odegaard, flicked on, Varane scores. In fact, no, it wasn't the assist from McInally, I'm making that up. It was the other one, the assist from McInally. But that was just the goal that sort of got us back in the game. So we'll take that. So on to the Oxford game, the FA Cup. Well, a bit embarrassing, to be playing Oxford and with, a decent team out there. A front two of Rooney and Higuain, who should have really scored 15 between them in the game. And we only draw 2-2. But to be fair, after being 2-0 down to Oxford in the first 5 minutes, we'll take 2-2 replay. So we'll see what happens later on with that one. Back into the Premier League now, bit of a change of pace again. Norwich away at Carrow Road, 1-3-1. Going to show you both Nisbet goals. First one, I believe, was from a McAnally cross. So we'll just watch this now. I mean, Nisbet's been on good form since he's come back. Ball out from Gundogan. There's a ball in, and what a tidy finish from Nisbet. I mean, that's perfect from the young lad. And then the second one, I think this might have been Pogba free kick. Yep, headed in by Nisbet. And I mean, that's 10 goals for the season he's got there. Incredible. Incredible. Man of the match performance again from Pogba. We'll take that any day of the week. Special mention to Matty McAnally, 8.7 rating. Kevin Nisbet, 9.0 rating. The team played really well overall. We'll take that. 3-1 win. Delightful. Next up, 1-1 draw with Liverpool. What can you say about this? Gabriel Jesus scored his first goal on his debut. We should have won the game. We were head and shoulders above them, but we couldn't capitalise on that. So 1-1 draw, and then on to another change of pace again. Champions League knockout round, leg 1. Home tie against Juventus, and how we didn't win this game, I do not know. We had so many chances, and Gigi Buffon and Juventus goal was fantastic. I mean, 2 goals fairly early on in the game. Higuain equalising Lukaku's goal. Again, decent performance from the lads. Should have won, but moving on to the next leg in that game. So we played Crystal Palace, a defeat at home. Not really a lot to say for this game. Bit of a Euro hangover suffered, I think. We didn't ever look likely. I mean, stats might say we had 10 shots, but realistically, they were all kind of rubbish. I'll be fair, Alex McCarthy never had much to do. They were all basically just picking shots up that were from about 30 yards. Disappointing from the lads. They just didn't look interested. So, really upset after that game. I went through the team. I basically went straight through them and said that is not acceptable. We will win the next game. And well, since then, as you can see, we've gone on a bit of a run. So first game, FA Cup 4th round. If we didn't win this, I would have probably resigned my position because at home to Oxford, they are rubbish. We should have destroyed them in the first game, but now we've righted some wrongs in this game. Show you the first goal from Gonzalo Higuain, as this I believe was the first assist of the season for Scott Whiteside. Now, ball here from McAnally. Here's Whiteside. Great ball in. Look at that, Higuain. There you go. How's that, my boy? Good ball in from Whiteside. I'll also show you if this game won't just decide to go somewhere else. I'll show you the third goal, the Jesus goal, because I believe this was an assist from McAnally. So ball out here from Pogba, McAnally, ball in, touch in from Jesus, and that's another goal for him. Second goal of the season for him. We'll take that all day of the week. How do you like them apples? Right, so on to the Liverpool game. Obviously that game was the 4th round FA Cup replay. Straight on to the 5th round. 4-2 win against Liverpool. Much more comfortable. 2 Stuart Bannigan penalties helped us on the way. Pastore got injured and is out for a couple of weeks, so not the greatest news there, but we'll take that. A man of the match performance by Stuart Bannigan, 9.1, 2 goals, 1 assist. We'll take that. So, West Ham in the Premier League away from home. Didn't really deserve to even draw this game. I'll not lie to you guys. We were awful. Absolutely awful. if it wasn't for three things. Number one, a fluky own goal. Number two, some defence-saving tackles from Raphael Varane. And number three, some excellent shot stopping from Connor Cullen. Really, we were absolutely rubbish. Not at the races at all, and I'm just delighted to win this game. So we'll take that 2-0 win away from home in the league. Not too shabby at all. So, Champions League second leg of the first knockout round. Drew 1-1 at home, so we needed to score at least one away from home. And we scored two. Well, technically we scored one, and we scored one in extra time. And I want to show you this goal. It doesn't matter whether it was a cross-come shot, a volley, a goal from 50 yards out. It didn't matter. Didn't matter, George. I'll let you decide what this is. Closer, ball out to McInally. Boom! Goal. That's it. We're through to the quarterfinals. It doesn't matter, and this is first goal of the season. I don't care whether he doesn't even want to claim that. He is getting that. Whatever happens, that's a direct shot on goal. We will have that, and we're through to the next round. So, Hull City, Premier League. One of the strangest games I have ever seen in my entire life. And tell you what, I'm going to show you all the highlights of this game, because there's so much to talk about that I just want to show you the goals. I hope this actually shows you the two penalties, but we'll see. McInally, ball in here to Pogba, ball at McCarthy, great ball. McMullen, ball in, Nisbet, goal. Right? Fabulous. So you're thinking 1-0, we're starting off well, blah blah blah. So we're all good. Then that 1-1, not great. Odegaard, cross in, Schweinsteiger, ball in, Bannigan. Great ball. Oh, Pogba. Foul. No, not given. Shocking ball from them, right across their own box. Schweinsteiger gets the ball. Back to Pogba. Gundogan. Bannigan. Ball in, closer, easy. So, you're thinking we're on easy street here. In fact, tell you what, we've actually missed 2 penalties. This highlights program is awful. Right, what we'll do is we'll go back out of here and we'll show you what I think is just ridiculous. What we'll do is we'll go back to the Hull game and we'll do highlights and we'll do key highlights and we'll just forward it to. Now bear in mind this was injury time in the first half. Okay, so here we go. Ball in. I didn't even think that was a penalty, to be fair, but we'll take it. Bannigan steps up. Bannigan's been lethal from the spot this season. He steps up. He's going to score. Everyone knows he's going to score. He's hit the bar. He's not reacted. He's missed it. So straight from that, McInally plays it in. Apparently that's another penalty. That did not look like a penalty to me, even a book in there. So Bannigan's going to score now, isn't he? He's going to step up. Banzo is going to score. It's a save. That was what I was wanting to show you from this match. 2 missed penalties from Stuart Bannigan within the space of a minute of each other. I found that absolutely bizarre. When you look at that there, Bannigan missed penalties, 45 plus 2, 45 plus 3. Michael McMullen injured. The game was just falling away from us, but we did win it 3-1 in the end. 2 goals from Miroslav Klose in the second half. So, all in all, a very exciting time. So, FA Cup next round, we've got Sunderland, which is the game today. So you'll see that live comm in a minute. Champions League quarter-final, we've been drawn against Benfica. Now, very interesting the quarter-finals, because if we look at if I can remember how to do this, the last stage of the competition. So Barcelona got knocked out by Roma. Real Madrid got knocked out by Liverpool. Monaco got knocked out by Fiorentina. So that's huge teams out. So really, it's only us, Roma, Liverpool, Chelsea, Fiorentina, Benfica, Bayern, and PSG left in it. And I think we've done fairly well to be fair to get Benfica in this round. I'd be saying out of all the teams, I think Benfica would have been the team that I would have been looking to get. Either that or Liverpool, maybe. But we'll take that. That's been really kind to us. So in the league, we're sitting fourth. Board expectation to win the league. It doesn't look like that, to be fair. We're a bit behind everyone, really. So the board aren't overly happy. So again, big progress needed in order to. But the good news is that apart from Man City being the juggernaut of a team, just going away right up the top there, every other team's been dropping points. So we could pick up some wins somewhere. Last thing to show you before we get into the live com is a couple of loans out that we've had. Now, obviously, we've been trying to get rid of Wayne Rooney for a while. We've finally got rid of him on a loan to Everton till the end of the season. 250 grand a month we're getting for him. And Everton are paying 10% of his wages till the end of the season. I'll take that quite happily all the way to the bank. That is just so much worth it. It really has been worth it to get him out of the club because he's just a troublemaker. I don't want him at the club, full stop. Lavetzi's gone to Roma on loan, 100 grand a month. Nothing spectacular there. Zach Dearnley's gone out to Northampton. Dominic Docherty, one of our Thistle boys, has gone out to FC Fide, however you say that. Filde, maybe? Filde? I don't know. 5 games he's played so far, 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 man of the match. Basically, it's just to try and get him some games because he's only played 2 games for Man United so far in his career. So it's to try and get him game time now. That's important. Our youngster, Goria, the freaky looking guy who stares at you, he's loaned out to Oldham. He's already got 5 league games played. So again, it's good experience for the young lad. Emmanuel Ferrari, again, one of our youngsters that we signed, but he's the one who is without a work permit. So he's gone away to RNK Split in Croatia. Already started 2 games, doing really well. Doing really well, he's doing okay. But the fact is that he's going to gain things towards a work permit. So hopefully that'll stand him in good stead. And Faustin Makela, all on the Grimsby, 3 games, no goals. So just a re-update there, the loan guys, just to give you a wee heads up on what's happening there. So obviously we've had a youth intake as well since then. To be honest, it's not really been that great. I mean, we've had a decent youth intake. I think probably the best thing we can say is that they're decidedly average. If you look at potential, like these guys were all guys we had before. This guy, Fernando Bodic, is probably the best player that we've got. He's only decent. He's what I would say is decent enough for a fullback. Sam Cartwright, decent enough. But that's really it, to be fair. So what we'll do is we'll just head into the live com for today, which is Sunderland away in the FA Cup. Let's have a look, see what we can do. First of all, we'll look at the team, as I should have really looked at this before we started, but rookie mistake, Ian, well done. Nesbitt's cup tied, so that's fine. Maybe I did look at this already. I just can't remember doing it. So looking at the team, we've not got a lot of goals in that team because obviously Egoin's still injured. Nisbet's obviously cup tied because he played earlier round for another team. So realistically speaking, I'd be hoping that we win this game. In fact, tell you what, I'm going to give Odegaard a start for McCarthy because it is a cup tie, and I did say that Odegaard would start most of the cup ties. Schweinsteiger in for Gundogan. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that team. Just because I want to see how we do. Now you'll notice that James Penrice is obviously playing at left back. That's due to McMullen's injury. This guy's he's improving well, and to be fair, seems like a better left wing back than McMullen. Good old Penrice, but McMullen I still think he's got potential. He's played a lot of games now for us, but he still doesn't seem to be improving. And for some strange reason, he doesn't seem to be improving in that position, and I don't know why. But we're playing him in that position, we're training him in that position, but he just will not move. But we'll see what happens. We'll play this game. End of the day, it's the FA Cup. The board will want us to get through to the final. If we don't get through to the final, I won't be disheartened. We've got enough going on in the other competitions that to think that we will do okay this season overall. So we'll see what happens. See what we can do. What should we say? Let's try and give them a wee confidence boost. Right, let's go. See what we can actually do here. So we're in the red, kicking from right to left. Oh, here we go. There you go. I was expecting it to be 1-0. Oh my word. I was just thinking 1-0 already. That's not a good sign. Come on, let's go. Let's do this. Penrice. Ball in. Pogba. Jesus. Ball in. Bannigan. Closer. Ah. Now obviously with our main front two of oh you joke. Once again. Bastian Schweinsteiger proving that he is not worth the money that we are paying for him on a weekly basis. Watch this. Look at that. That's awful. That is, in fact, you know what? You know what? We're only 5 minutes, 6 minutes into this. That guy is coming off. And in fact, that guy is getting transfer listed straight after this game because that's awful. I had thought of keeping him on to being the sort of management team, the coaching staff, but that's awful. That's one of about 14 mistakes he's made this season that have cost us, and he's not even played that many games. It seems like every time that I put him on the park, he does something wrong, and I'm not having that. So I mean, as I said, I'm not really overly, we'll take a win or we'll take a draw or whatever from this game if we get a chance, but realistically speaking, it's all about the league for us now because the Champions League we're doing okay. The league we're not really doing okay. So I'm wanting to improve our league position before the end of the season because otherwise I fear the board might say, well, you've not really achieved what we wanted you to. And well, these days, you know how bad boards can be with regards to what you're actually doing at the club. Now I don't know why, because we're making progress. I mean, anyone can see what we're doing. I mean, the youngsters are making so much progress here. We're we're in decent financial footing. We might not have the strength and depth that we had at the start of the game. When we had all these sort of average players playing for the side. And there we go, it's 2-0. Wow. But what we have got is we've got a decent squad of young players, and we've got a lot of very, very talented players. So, right, okay, so Schweinsteiger aside, I don't even know how to change this. They're just dreadful. They're playing awful. Take off Odegaard, play some with McCarthy. I might as well play our kids, since we're apparently gonna lose this game anyway. So Layden comes in as well. Give him a wee game. As I said, might be thrown in the towel a bit early, but we'll just play them, see how it goes. If we go out, we go out. I'm not going to get sacked because we lose the FA Cup. Because we get knocked out the FA Cup. So, realistically speaking, I mean, we've got Cullen, McInally, Lindsay, Penrice, Bannigan, Layden, and McCarthy all on that part now. So, that's good for our youngsters' progression. So whether we win or we lose or we draw or whatever we do, I mean, obviously we're probably going to, let's face it, we're probably going to lose now. You get out there and do something. Thank you. Right, go out there and win us this game. It's not even the fact that the performance bothers me. It's the fact that, we've been playing okay the last few while. You change the team about a bit because they cup tied and all the rest of it. And you get this awful, woeful performance. To be fair, it is laughable. It's absolutely laughable. Sunderland are a rubbish team in this game. In our save, they are not doing well, and yet they're just walking through us for fun. Well, that's fine. To be fair, if it was a game like this that I was to choose to lose, I would choose to lose it. Because I would rather win in the league and try and boost our way up. Obviously, an FA Cup run would have been nice. It would have been lovely. But, we'll take second place in the league and a semi-final in the Champions League. I think the board would be happy with that. Over an FA Cup final or whatever. And obviously they want us to win on all scores here. But we're a team that's so littered with youngsters, I can't see it happening. Maybe in a couple of years, once these guys improve even more, then maybe. But the fact is that these guys are young, they are improving, so we can't score there either. But these guys are improving, so hopefully, with time, they will progress to a stage where we are able to say, yeah, we trust them explicitly to go out and just destroy this team without any big names. Maybe it's my fault for resting too many players, but I thought, well, we'll give these guys a go because they need game time. Let's say Jordan Layden has hardly had any game time in his time at Man United. I just thought, put him in. What harm can it do to put him in this squad? So, yes, goal! Shame we've left it a bit late, but Gabriel Jesus has scored. And I don't think this is going to work. But I tell you what, at least it's given us something to cheer on this live column, because this has been a pretty depressing live column. It's depressing for me, never mind you guys, because I'm watching this team play every week and thinking, we're actually okay, we're progressing. And then it comes to a game like this, and you just think, how bad do we look? Chance. Oh, oh, oh! I thought we'd done it. I thought that was going to go in. I honestly thought that that could have been a chance for us to get back in this, and if we had snatched a draw out of this, I would have been amazed. I would have been absolutely amazed. Penalty! Oh my god, Coates! Bannigan, do not miss this. Do not miss this. For God's sake, do not miss this. He's missed it again. That's his third penalty miss in a row. Oh my god. Chance to go through, to get back into this. Closer! It's 2-2! We're right back in this! Yes! Who needs a penalty? Oh, when you got Miroslav Klose. Wow. Okay, all of a sudden, I wasn't that bothered about winning this, but after that penalty miss, I thought, you know what, I really want to win this. Wow. Okay. Doesn't really matter too much as to how things went today, but a 2-2 draw. It's another replay, which again just means another game for the youngsters to play. I was pleased with the comeback. I was not pleased with the start at all. When a guy scores in 82 minutes to get you back into it, you think, aye, right, whatever. But when Miroslav Klose pops up in 90 minutes, Jesus Jones. Right, so I'll just send this into that. I've not bothered with press conferences for a long time. They're pleased to get a. Oh, never mind. So, guys. Wow. Okay, so we've now got an extra game in there. Okay, next game up will be Champions League time. Maybe leg 1 or leg 2, depending on how the train trip goes tomorrow. So, I'll definitely come back to you with one of the Champions League games tomorrow. So hopefully you've enjoyed this rundown, and obviously the replay will take place during this time as well. So hopefully you've enjoyed the rundown and the live com. Any comments, leave a wee comment down below. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. That'd be really appreciated. Try to see how many subscribers we can get, because obviously the more subscribers, the more I can make really good footage for you guys. And obviously the more people that like this video, the more people I know are watching this video, the better for me, because obviously if I know you guys are enjoying it, you guys are getting interactive with the channel as well. That'd be much appreciated. And I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.